Hey gang, so update on my thyroid and possibly update on a new mole here. But yeah, this is my thyroid now. So I got off the l-tyrosine for a few days and then I got some really bad news that really messed up. Like, it didn't help the situation with my thyroid. My hypothyroidism really responded to my stress and grief and definitely reacted, and I've had no energy since Saturday. And I just now started getting my energy back because I got back on the l-tyrosine. The reason why I got off the l-tyrosine is because I wanted to see what the l-theanine would do on its own. And the l-theanine is helpful. L-theanine is for the stress hormones. It makes it easier to sleep. But I definitely need the l-tyrosine. And that leads me to believe that the hormone treatment that starts with an L would be an effective treatment for me, which I will talk about my primary care provider with, because unlike these vitamins, I can't get that on my own. I have to get a physician for that because it's a hormone treatment. But your thyroid does a lot more than you think it does. And like, if your thyroid's messed up, your whole life is messed up. I've been dealing with hypothyroidism for well over 10 years, so it's obviously not a death sentence, but it's very unpleasant. And the reason why I've been dealing with it for so long is because people have been more interested in seeing if my thyroid has cancer cells than looking at my levels and seeing what's actually going on with my thyroid besides cancer, until like just recent history, like a year ago. So yeah, it's rough, but it definitely could be worse. It could be hyperthyroidism. It could be Hashimoto's. There's a lot of things it could have been, but fortunately, it's just hypothyroidism. The earlier you catch it, the better, but it is easy to treat. And I also took the selenium and the vitamin E and whatnot, and like, taking those things definitely doesn't hurt, but the l-tyrosine is the route that I need to go. And this isn't medical advice for you. You should talk to your physician. You should see what works for you. Like, it could be your thyroid issues could be very different from mine. There's a lot of things that could be going on with the thyroid. I did start doing a vitamin regimen to see what works for me without consulting a physician. A lot of people would say that's not the best thing to do. However, I chose to do it because vitamins are very accessible for me. But do whatever's right for you. None of this is medical advice. This is my journey with my hypothyroidism. So yeah. But yeah, it's looking miles better. And now that I've been off the l-tyrosine for a while, I know what the difference feels like. Can hardly tell from the front. And it's looking way better from the side. I like that I'm decided to wear white so you can really see it. And it looks even better when I do the turmeric. I've been off the turmeric for a week because I like to cycle through things and see, what's meshing well and what doesn't. And so far, the turmeric with black pepper is working. If you're going to do turmeric, be sure to do turmeric with black pepper, because turmeric on its own doesn't absorb in the body like that. Black pepper helps it absorb in the body. That's the advice. That's the shit that I can say that nobody can get fucked up about that and try to sue me. Anybody will tell you that. Anybody that knows anything about vitamins and herbal treatments will tell you that if you're going to do turmeric with black pepper so it can properly absorb in your body. But yeah, that I'm very appreciative to be in this position where I can even get these vitamins and do this experimentation. And I'm fortunate that my thyroid condition is not that bad. Hypothyroidism is nowhere near a death sentence. But that doesn't mean, it should just be left alone. Like I said, the earlier you catch it, the better. And I'm glad I'm catching it now. So yeah, that's the update.